Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Dark Anime Robin. In this video, I'll be unboxing and reviewing the SH figure arts of Godzilla 2000. And this set is manufactured by Bandai Tamashii Nation. And before opening this set, let's have a quick look of the details on this case. So we have the picture of the figure up front, and through the transparency we can take a look at the figure, but not very clearly because it's apparently covered by a plastic film, so we can't really get a clear look at the figure. At best we can just see it's like dark purple dorsal fins. On the back, we have a lot of pictures here that shows us like all SH figure arts. This figure is capable of great articulation. You can use it to put on all kinds of poses for display. And here's a whole overall look of the picture for the figure. And besides that, there's not really much other detail we can see from this case, so now let's just open it up. It looks like this set actually don't have much or any accessories, and there's no instruction manual in this box, and on its side there's no printed instructions at all talking about any additional accessories. So this set only has just this one figure, no interchangeable parts to work with. So one good thing about this simplicity is that when you try to open this big cover, you don't have to worry about any pieces flying out of the case here. And this one, it feels kind of tight. Not exactly easy to open up here. And here we go. Now let's check out the articulation of this Godzilla figure here. So let's start with the tail. Whoa, very nice. This tail, I think it can bend better than most other Godzilla SH monster arts. Feels very flexible. And although seems like this point here It seems like if you go too hard, it could detach or even break the tail. You can either curl the tail really way up like this. You can bend it to like as if it's like a tail whipping action. Of course, you can do it the other way around as well. You can just stretch it straight forward like this. And if we want to do that, you can like the legs here, you can pull it backwards, and the feet as well. Try to push it up. Like this, you can basically turn it into the swimming pose. And if you can find a compatible display stand, you can have this figure put on again the swimming pose. So it's like it's in the ocean swimming. You can also adjust the angle a little bit, so it's like it's swimming again at a different angle. This is like the way Godzilla bends its tails in the pose you saw from the picture on the back of the case. And now let's check. Let's see the feet or the legs can kick forward and backward like that. So this can be helpful if you want to like put on some kind of stomping pose. Same thing on the other leg. And the legs can move to either side, which helps adjust the stance of the figure. And we have very good shoulder movements here. Very articulated arms and very sharp looking claws. So this might be why we don't need like any interchangeable hands, because the posture, Godzilla's fingers and claws are set here are already very imposing and very good looking. So you can put on like him lifting up his claws, getting ready to strike kind of pose. And finally, the neck is very articulated as well. You can have the figure looking toward left and right easily, like a little over 45 degrees on either side. You can kind of look up and down. Its main torso, you can also bend a little forward or backwards to straighten up like the way we just did for the swimming pose. Although, like a lot of Godzilla SH Monsterarts, the dorsal fangs are crafted too well, so therefore a little sharp. You want to avoid pressing your fingers on them, or you're gonna hurt a lot. And we have a very nice paint job done for the eyes here, looking very realistic. Finally, Godzilla's jaws can open here, revealing some very sharp teeth. And unlike most versions or incarnation of Godzilla, you have like several large fangs on its jaws here. So this particular Godzilla Monsterarts can put on some very fearsome appearance. So you can like have him set up like a pretty like a rowing pose like this. And this covers pretty much all the articulation as well as the basic feature of this figure. So like all SH Monsterarts, this figure is very well crafted and has a very good paint job to actually portray the creature it's based on. If you like the Godzilla from the Godzilla 2000 series, this is a good item to add to your collection. Because not only is this figure good looking, it has probably better articulation than most Godzilla SH Monsterarts. Especially, again, the tail is more flexible than most Godzilla Monsterarts, as well as the joints. I think this figure's joints it's better than most SH Monsterarts because none of them seem to have any issue with that of being easily detached, and there's simplicity in this figure. As you've seen, there's no other accessories at all, so that's good. Make it this figure easy to work with. You don't have to think too hard what to do with and how to pose with the alternate parts. But unfortunately, that simplicity also probably in a way downgrade this figure. And if they had at least included atomic breath effect parts in this figure, that'd be really more desirable. But since they don't, and if you really want the Godzilla figure with the atomic breath effect, then maybe this is not a figure you want to acquire. But still, once again, in general overall sense, it has really great articulation and it's well crafted and no problem with like getting any joints loose. So again, if you like the Godzilla from Godzilla 2000 movie series, I would highly recommend you consider getting this figure. This marks the end of my review for this set. Thanks everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe to my channel. And please check out other videos in my channel. If you have any question, please leave them in the comment section. I will answer with the best of my knowledge and ability.